Hi guys, we are going to be doing another quick reading for you today. So I already pulled the cards and I just kind of wanted to get into it really fast and just do a very quick reading. And what the message that I'm already getting is we got clock twice. So time is seeming to be kind of a factor here. Now, one of the things that I can say that I'm already getting right off of the bat from just looking at the cards is there is a struggle between self and society or self and a community of some sort. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, I feel like you guys beat yourself up over a situation. Some of you guys are replaying a same problem over and over again. There is a sense of rumination that is occurring. Now, I feel like for a lot of you guys, I feel like you have solid advice that you give to other people, but you don't give it to yourself. And I feel like because of that, that could be slowing you guys down. For some of you guys, maybe you're, like I said, you're in your head a lot, you're ruminating over things, and I feel like one of the problems that's slowing you guys down is that you're fixated on wishing something would change instead of just taking the action and having it work out by action alone. So maybe you guys are kind of falling into a either complacency, or there is something here where I feel like some of you guys, you're coming out of a messy situation and you're either numbing yourself with like a substance or you're numbing yourself emotionally. There's something here where you're trying to almost forget the situation. But what this is calling for you to do is to actually look at it, and to work through it. Some of you guys have dealt with somebody that was very competitive with you, that was an enemy, that somebody that could have had malicious intent towards you. This person could have become a detriment to your own self. Now, one of the things I'm getting is, let's say, for instance, all of your hard work, everything that you've put into a situation came crumbling down because this person did not have true intentions. So for some of you guys, maybe you're beating yourself up because you went against your own intuition. Maybe deep down inside you knew you shouldn't be with this person, or you knew you shouldn't have sign that contract, or you knew that you shouldn't have agreed to some kind of condition, some kind of term, and you fell for the lies, you fell for the trickery. Now, here's the thing, for some of you guys, you're going to be getting out of it, but how you're going to be getting out of it is by going out and seeking something. So I feel like some of you guys, you're seeking out advice, or you're seeking out some kind of wise counsel in some way. You're seeking out some kind of guidance, but what you don't realize is it's like you already have the advice. So obviously, if your friend was in the same situation and they came to you and asked you for advice, how would you handle it? That's basically what this is kind of insinuating. But I feel like for some of you guys, what you're going to be doing is you're learning to let go of what is not your burden to carry anymore. For some of you guys, you were so afraid of what a group of people were going to think of you, or what people thought of you because of this situation. But what you're not realizing is, who cares what people think about you if you let go and let the chips fall or land the way that they're supposed to land. It's like you're gonna get to where you need to go, because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are no longer needing to hold on to this kind of situation, because I feel like eventually here things are going to pan out for you. It's like you're waiting for, I'm kind of getting here too, that you guys might be waiting for something new to come along. But when you walk away from this, because when you start to see things for what it is, which for a lot of you guys, you deep down, you knew this person wasn't good for you. You knew that the situation wasn't the best for you. You invested into it anyway, and now you're kind of kicking yourself because you're like, wow, I kind of screwed myself over here. But at the same time, this was something that you know, I feel like this was something where you had to learn the hard way, but this also gave you the ability to realize your own strength and to realize your own worth because you were able to put in and pour in a lot into this situation. And this ended up actually in an odd way, shape, or form. This is gonna be okay. Like down the long run, you're gonna end up realizing that you're gonna be all right. And I feel like when you can walk away from the situation, you're going to find out that you're gonna, and this is what's kind of cool, is because you are leaving this situation, there's going to be like a new hobby, or there's going to be something new that you guys try, and you're gonna love it. It's gonna work out for you. It's gonna be fun for you. I feel like for some of you guys too, this is going to build you up into a more well-rounded individual. This is going to help you straighten out your schedule. This is going to help you see yourself in a better way. This situation had to occur because you were settling for things that were way below you. And I'm not saying that someone else is beneath you, but what I'm saying is that sometimes certain people's behaviors are beneath you, right? Like the person themselves might not be beneath you, but their actions, their behavior, their words says otherwise. So it's kind of one of those things where you're no longer settling for poor behavior. You're no longer settling for situations that don't mean you well. And you're no longer giving certain people benefits of the doubt. A lot of you guys maybe give people benefits of the doubt. And this is something that you're starting to see in a more clear way. And I feel like because of this, this is going to help you balance out your connections and balance out your guys' relationships in a better, more equal footing, because you're not going into a relationship already feeling depleted because you've been giving too much to people that don't even appreciate you, let alone even check up on you to make sure you're okay. So there's something here about that. So for a lot of you guys, there is this needing to forgive yourself for not being emotionally there for yourself, not being emotionally present for yourself. And when you become a lot more self-aware, this is going to actually bring you guys into a better situation for you. Because I feel like a lot of you guys, you are dealing with a situation where it's like you had to learn to put yourself first because you were self-sacrificing too much in a connection or in a situation that was depleting you. And when you started to get depleted, you started to feel tired, you started to feel like you weren't yourself anymore, and you started to lose grip on a little bit of who you were. So now you are starting to need to learn to kind of take back some time for yourself and slow down. I feel like for some of you guys, you're being everybody, you're being too much for everybody and not enough for yourself. Because I feel like you're around a lot of people that don't even, like I said, check up on you or don't even give you the courtesy call. They don't even, like, you guys know that you are being taken advantage of, and it's like for some of you guys, you need to stop being in denial of it, or you need to stop numbing yourself out to it. So I feel like a lot of you guys, you're gonna start moving more in the right direction, but it requires you to taking your own advice. What would you tell a trusty friend? Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're seeking answers outside of oneself. And I feel like you have all of the answers that you actually need at this time, but you feel like you don't. It's like you guys think you're a mess on the outside, but everybody actually thinks you have it together, but you feel like you're falling apart. So it's kind of one of those things where for some of you guys, your perception about how other people view you is off. You're needing to realize that a lot of people don't look at you in the negative light that you look at yourself, and that you're self-projecting that out into other people. And in actuality, it's like a lot of people don't see that about you, but you've been around certain people that have convinced you that you're the problem, that's convinced you that You need to apologize consistently and shrink yourself down, and that's not who you are. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're gonna start figuring out that you are strong enough to overcome these negative beliefs. So, right now, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are currently learning to stop talking down on yourself so much and realizing that we don't have all of the time in the world, but you guys have enough time to turn your life back around, and you have the ability to be able to go after your dreams. So instead of thinking about it, instead of ruminating over your goals, instead of ruminating over what you should or shouldn't do, just take the action. Start doing the work, start posting videos, start going and applying for jobs, start doing whatever it is that you guys need to do. Start going out and making friends, starting new hobbies, starting to do that new business adventure, starting out doing something that is new, that is unique to you, and this is going to help you guys so much down the road. I can see this becoming something that's going to be favorable for you. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I know you want to. Thank you guys. Hope this helps. Bye.